Welcome to the fifth round. We are facing TrueHero, who typically plays Death Shadow. We are on the play, and this seems fine. We're going to lead on Verdant Catacombs because Verdant allows us to fetch for Tropical, and Tropical is good because... Sorry, I'm like trying to multitask. Alright, so we have Veil Summer in hand, which means if we need to Veil on turn 1, we can Veil, and then untap, Brainstorm Fetch, and that's more ideal. So we're going to lead on Verdant. It's all about sequencing and planning out how you see things going, which once you start doing, you'll start gaining like advantage points here and there. And one of the nice things about the Death Shadow matchup is if you can resolve a Claw, you're in really good shape. Because they lower themselves quite a bit, and then you can just like mini tendrils them. All right. Well, tropical isn't very standard. I don't know what this is. It might just be Bug Delver. Yeah, this looks just like Bug Delver. I'm gonna get an Underground Sea with this, and then we can get Taiga with a Mire. Well, we drew the Taiga, which wasn't bad. I don't think we need all this, though. I think I'm gonna... I think I want the second blue source. I think Badlands is slightly better. Wow, what a good draw that was. So what's nice about this is that we can hold up Veil and Brainstorm. Pitching Oko. I'm going to attempt to fight over this. We could get dazed here. I hope not. And we did. So this is actually going to make the Tarmogoyf quite big because we're putting an artifact to the graveyard. So they have 4 cards in hand. We know one of them's a land. And Thoughtseize. Probably discarding the Veil here if I had to guess. Ooh, they chose Brainstorm. That's interesting. Great draw. Shuffle those. Love it. Alright, so they know our last card is Veil as well. We're taking 4, which is going to put us to 10. Ooh, that's rough. That was actually something I was concerned about on our turn. Ooh, they chose Badlands. Okay. So we're going to 10. And this is likely going to be an Echo, just because ad nauseam from 10 is a little fishy. I do like the idea of getting Grid into play. So we can get punished by an Oko here. I hope that doesn't happen. But this will make echoing a lot safer. Are they on Bug Shadow? This looks like Bug Shadow. Wow, that was a good draw. So we're going to Echo. Come on, Echo. Pretty good, pretty good. Ding. You'll love to see it. All right, game one against I think Bug Shadow. I love you, Echo. You're beautiful. Don't ever leave me. Okay, so let's look up TrueHero on Goldfish. I don't know what sort of stuff they play in their board. When I faced them the other night, they were on straight blue-black and did not have Null Rod. Oh no, they did have Null Rod, and I won through the Null Rod. That was it. Yeah, their last list has double Null Rod in it. So I wonder if I'm supposed to board into K's. One thing that I was talking to some people about was just like boarding out 6 Moxen against them. Because like they're running Thoughtseize and a bunch of other stuff, and you kind of just want all your cards to be studs. So I think I might try this. They also have Dampening Sphere, which is pretty wild. Alright, we're definitely keeping this. We're an LED away from greatness. And a Ponder. And it definitely looks like that Shadow. I think I like these. Wasteland's going to be pretty brutal, though. And that was actually a mistake. In my head, I was like, okay, you're going to put Carpet on top, draw Brainstorm, and then I started talking, and I just didn't do it. So I'm going to pass here. And the reason I played fucking Wasteland, well, I mean, that worked out. But the reason I played the Petal was to avoid, like, Daze Him. Please let this resolve. Okay, that was good. Alright, I'm going to attempt to Brainstorm. Locked. We do have another Carpet, which is good, though. We're definitely losing our Tropical. That was brutal. We're going to have to draw through this. Draw the Burning Wish. So we want to find Taiga now. We're just getting destroyed this game. think that diamond. We needed to draw a Taiga that turn in order for us to win. I think we're just gonna be too slow now. Yeah, we're dead. Unless for some reason we draw a red source on our turn and then they choose not to counter Rite of Flame. It's the only way we could possibly win. Now they have perfect info too. Alright, game 3. I don't think I'm going to change anything. I still think that this plan is good. Like, in theory, we could have beaten a no-rod that game had we had more lands. Alright, on the play for game number 3. This is pretty reasonable. And our opponent is mulliganed. Oh, crap. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's the dangers of F2. Bitch. I just wasn't fast enough to turn off auto yields. We're going to get so punished this game. They essentially got to be on the play. Yeah. Misclick. Well, that's pretty good. Interesting. So I think regardless if okay, well, it's getting countered. Stifle. That's crazy. I'm supposed to play out the Lion's Eye Diamond to avoid him or something like that. Stifle's very wild. Terrific draw. Thought about pondering for a land there, but decided against it. I think it's just better to get this into play. That was a perfect draw. Let's try... We should really try to hit some mana. I think green matters a little bit more right now. Alright, so if we get to untap, we're in business. Off to the races now. So we did board out a bunch of zeros. We have a land drop and 3 Lotus Petal. Oh, wow. If we flip Tendrils, we're in trouble. Is it crazy to just stop here? We don't have a green source to go get, so I'm just going to ponder. That was pretty good. I'm going to leave the Burning Wish on top. So we are at 3, which means that our opponent, in theory, could try to kill us with Oko. Like, if we give them another turn, let's say they slam Null Rod here, and then we give them another turn, they could kill us with an Oko. That was a pretty bad ad nose, but we did remove a bunch of artifacts from our deck. There's the Null Rod. Okay, so we can play these for free. And then switch phases. Green. Black. So we're 1 mana short of Tendrils right now, which means that we can try to ponder into it. We need to hit a Dark Ritual or Rite of Flame. That's going to keep us alive even through an Oko. We're 1 storm short, so they're going to go to 2, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. We're not dead to Oko here. They could go get the other Null Rod, but I don't think that's going to be... Like, that's not good enough for them. So had I not drawn the tendrils, my plan was to cast Brainstorm, looking for a Rite of Flame or a Dark Ritual. Actually, we would have had just 2 petals up, so one of those wouldn't have been enough. We would have needed 2. And there's Goyf. And a very big shadow. And it looks like our opponent could use some grape shots. Woo woo! 5-0. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.